Hey guys, Rachel CPR here. Today I am just going to share with you how I do my conditioning steam treatment. This is my deep conditioning treatment for the week. I do this once a week and I always start every process off the same way, and that's by removing all of the shed hairs from my head of hair to prevent more tangling. I do this when I'm deep conditioning or if I'm just going to do a quick shampoo, because this way I get much less of a problem from breakage. I do examine all of the hair that comes out of my hair because I want to make sure that they are full pieces, which means shedding, and not small pieces, that means breakage. So that is what I'm doing here. And I always use a shampoo or a co-wash, not a conditioner, but an actual cleaning product to clean my hair whenever I am going to deep condition my hair, because I don't want my cuticles to be completely closed. My co-wash of choice is a Deva Curl Decadent, No Poo, or Low Poo for deep conditioning my hair, depending on how much buildup I have on my hair. I always focus on my roots in the beginning because that is where the debris can kind of get stuck. And so I try to make sure that I really focus on my roots, and then I work the shampoo or the cleanser down the shaft of my hair. My husband is in the corner over there. He's watching a sports show, and of course, you know, on those sports channels, they have such silly commercials. So here I am still shampooing my hair, but I usually separate the time that I shampoo as well as apply conditioner to the front of my hair, because those strands are so fragile. I like to give it extra special attention. And so here I am just applying and massaging my scalp nice and gently. And then I rinse everything out. Okay, time for the conditioner. I mix two conditioners. Of course, they're Deva Curl products, Deva Curl Decadence and my Deva Curl Heaven and Hair, all mixed together in one. I got a little tip from another hairstylist, a Deva stylist, who told me to add the Heaven and Hair to my Deva Curl Decadence, and I will have a much better deep conditioning treatment. And he was definitely right. I love this combination. The Deva Curl Decadence is already hydrating on its own, but adding the Heaven and Hair just gives it a really big push of moisture. And I apply this all over, very heavy. Not so heavy that I'm wasting product, but I put it on pretty heavy because when I do my steam treatment, the steam really lets the hair strand soak up the product. So I want to give it as much as it possibly can get in there. Yes, I am using a garment steamer to steam my hair. This is actually a mini garment steamer made for fragile clothes, and this steamer does not get hot enough to do what I need for it to do for cleaning my walls, which is what I use it for, or steaming garments. It is entirely too weak, but I keep my hand right in the way of the steam just to make sure that this is not getting too hot on my hair, because if it's too hot for my hands, then it's definitely too hot for my hair. And so that's the way I regulate how much heat is going to my hair, because I certainly don't want to damage my hair while I am trying to treat it and to let it absorb as much moisture as possible. I usually start off with my hair in a twist, and then I go to free the hair as it starts to take the conditioner in, because that way it definitely prevents any tangles from happening. And you can just see the conditioner melting into the hair shaft. I love it. I always try to give myself enough time to allow my hair and scalp to cool off before I rinse it out because I usually rinse a little bit cool. So here are the final results of my conditioner with no product in my hair at all. My curls have a lot more spring in them, and they are not weighed down by any of the products that I've been using all week. And so I love to start all over and start weighing it down all over again. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.